Hi guys, Big Rig 150. Here to talk about a topic that I've been trying for this past day. Literally, I think this is the sixth time I've tried to do this video. Every time I've had some sort of issue. Forgetting the mic was on, rambling for 20 minutes and not realizing it. So this time I'm hoping to keep it as condensed and as to the point as possible. But I would like you to do me a favor. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so more people can actually hear about this and hopefully pass along to a bunch of friends that may be looking for some help in the car industry. I do have a lot of stuff coming up in the very near future. Even though it is the end of the month for car sales, I'm looking to actually ramp up my videos to at least once a day. And I definitely have a bunch of stuff coming out that I am extremely excited to be working on. So, no further ado, I do have notes. So, if I'm looking down, that's why. Now, this is an article from ARS Technica, TEARSTECHINA.com. They talk predominantly about electric vehicles. So this is actually more about electric cars. I was researching another topic which is set for tomorrow, if I can get through this video. So this is actually something totally wasn't looking at, but I saw it and I was like, this is actually an extremely interesting topic. I would like to delve into it, and I think that's why I've had so much of a hard time doing this video, getting it done right, because there's so much information. I could talk for 20 minutes, a half hour, but I don't want you to be listening and getting all lose interest. So, to get right into it, there's a company out in Ohio called Workhorse that is making electric delivery vans similarly priced to a diesel delivery van. So what, Big Rig? What's the big deal? Big deal is diesel is an expense. It's a huge expense for delivery companies. If you're able to get a vehicle that is electric and you can still do as much work with that same vehicle but not have the emissions, that's a win-win for the company as well as for the environment. Now, Workhorse says, now I am reading some quotes because I think these are extremely strong quotes and mission statements from the company, so bear with me looking down again. In a press release, Workhorse said it believes with the weight reduction coupled with the 100-mile range will have cost savings implications that will make EV alternatives to traditional fleet delivery vehicles all the more appealing. So basically what that's saying is what I just explained. You're able to cut the cost of your diesel fuel that you have to produce, you have to set aside for these vehicles. Biggest expenditure that most companies have, besides the medical, besides your wages, is fuel downtime when vehicles have to get worked on. So those are the things that are the most that cut into a lot of it. So what does this mean for companies like FedEx, UPS, which Workhorse is producing some vehicles for as a test subject? What does that mean for them? Well, what it means is they're going to be able to potentially purchase more vehicles and potentially more workers, because with a 100-mile range on these electric vehicles, you have the problem. You have the not the problem, but you have a smaller range that you can do. Now, you think, oh, well, what do you mean, Rig? What do you mean, Big Rig? When you have a 100-mile range, you have to have a radius of no more than 15 miles from where you start. So the companies, where the company is, the delivery, now you got 15 miles to go. You're not going to be able to do as much, so that's where they're going to hire more people to go out further or build more distribution centers. So this does have some implication for producing more jobs of delivery person or brand new facilities to help with that. Also, it's going to produce jobs in building EV stations for these vehicles. So this is actually very good for the country. You're setting up a new infrastructure, just like when the first cars came off the line. There wasn't gas stations every 5 feet. You had next to none. The early cars ran on gasoline, kerosene, and diesel. So those were your options. We've gotten more advanced, but we're still lagging behind a little bit. We need the infrastructure to make these vans work. So I see this as an extremely positive sign. You see Tesla making all these vehicles. Well, they got to have charging stations, but the charging stations aren't taking off. How do we do that? And that's the part. That's the thing that most people need to come up with an idea. And if you have an idea, put it in the comment section. Who knows? I might be able to write these people and actually start maybe having an interview with them when the van comes out. I never know, and maybe I have a suggestion for them. Oh, by the way, I will have a picture of the van at the end of the video, just to kind of show you what it looks like. Now it's a CAD rendering, so it might not look exactly, but at least it's something so you can kind of get an idea what it looks like. Now, Workhorse was actually bought out in 2015 by a company named AMP Electric Vehicles. And in their statement, they said they want all Workhorse vehicles to be designed to make movement of people and goods more efficient and less harmful to the environment. To me, that's a great mission statement, because you are looking to not just delivery vans, you're looking at buses, you're looking at trains, airplanes, and you're looking at doing it with electric. That to me is a great idea. We as a nation love our gas cars. There's no two ways about it. We all love our gas cars. I was lucky enough that I had a Ford C-Max for a couple years. I'll tell you one thing, it was a great car. It was a hybrid energy, which means I could charge it and it would take 21 miles on pure electric, where the gas motor does not kick on. That was actually something great. Now, one thing that when you build these all-electric vans, you have to take into consideration these drivers are not used to driving electric vans. It's a whole different ballgame. The regenerative braking, the weight reduction. There's a lot of stuff that you got to take in consideration. Now, part of the specs on this van also, there's a couple of key things. First, there's going to be 4 different size vans. The other thing is you're going to be able to have a maximum of 1,000 cubic feet. I'm saying that right, yes, 1,000 cubic feet of storage. You're going to be able to have a payload of 6,000 pounds, which is 3 tons. That's a lot of weight. Also, these are going to be all-wheel drive vehicles. So this is a very ingenious design, and I really want to see this company produce these vehicles that are going to be hopefully a cost that makes it more efficient for the rest of the world, the rest of the consumers. Because right now you have an issue where an electric vehicle is almost twice the amount of a gas vehicle. There's not a lot of people that are buying them. Look up online how much it is for a Tesla. Now Teslas range from about $40,000 up to $100,000. The Tesla is made for the rich, the well-to-do. The technology needs to come down to the people that are the middle class. The middle class drive the most. This technology needs to come to the middle class, and I hope that Workhorse makes this van as efficient as possible. That they get the battery design where you can have 200 or 300 mile range, and still have the load capacity and the same amount of storage. There's a lot more I can go on different topics on different branches. I'm just going to end the video here because there is a lot to this, but I want to leave this on a positive note. This is good for two things: the economy, because now you're investing into the workforce to make an infrastructure which is desperately needed. Two, you are now hopefully helping clean up the environment. This is Big Rig 150 signing off for the night. I thank you guys so much. Please like, share, leave a comment, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great night.